Today, our topic is going to be printed mint. Now, I have been vocal on YouTube about how I've utilized printed mint as one of my print providers for years now. I posted a couple of different videos, and the last one that I posted on printed mint was in August of 2024. I've since received a lot of your comments about wanting an update to that video, so that's what we're talking about today. For those of you that are new here, my name is Megan, and in 2023, I launched my own print-on-demand business all from home, and have since been able to scale that business to over $230,000 of revenue. Print on demand is a business model where you create different designs using design software and then place those designs onto actual material products like hoodies, sweatshirts, mugs, and then a print provider prints, packages, and ships those goods when the orders come in, so you don't have to spend a lot of money on upfront inventory. Printed Mint is one of those print providers that we're going to be talking about today. Now that that's out of the way, Printed Mint is a company that I have been using since the very beginning of my print-on-demand journey back in 2023. The reason I chose to work with them as one of my initial print-on-demand providers was they were local, so they're located down in Arizona. So I'm also here in the United States, which makes it a little bit more convenient for shipping. And when you can say something is printed, packaged locally, and some products are even made locally, that was a really key selling point for me in wanting to work with them. The other cool thing about Printed Mint is they have a large variety of products that are a little bit different than what is out there on the market right now. When I first started, print-on-demand candles were just kind of gaining traction, and that was one of their kind of key differentiators from other folks on this space. There weren't a lot of people that were doing candles. They also have really unique offerings like their engraved cutting boards and jewelry cases and things like that that are not found in other places. So that was another reason, along with the fact that they offer more premium packaging options. If you go ahead and you set up your account directly with them, they'll also give you kind of discounts as you scale your business. So as you hit specific milestones, $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 per month in shipping cost, so the product cost as well as the actual shipment cost, they'll give you a percentage off on all future orders while you're over that threshold. So all of those were really good reasons of ticked boxes for me of wanting to work with that company because of these different pros and cons. So that is why I launched with a lot of their products. And for the first year, everything was really, really good. I had really good experience with their customer service team. Product quality was quite good for the most part of the products that I was shipping. However, we ran into a couple of hiccups around summertime of 2024, which led to that video that I posted in August of 2024. So in that video, I basically just break down what happened, and essentially their shipping timelines went from about 2 to 4 days to like 6 to 10 days, depending on what product you were shipping and the weekends and things like that. So now products that were supposed to be shipping within a couple of days were taking over a week to actually even ship and leave the facility or even get printed, which was causing a lot of issues with my own customer service and flow of orders. And there was not a lot of communication at that time on why this was happening, when it would be resolved. And it led to a lot of issues within my own shop of orders getting delayed, getting really close to losing my star seller status, and having to be really on top of all of my customer service, which was a poor experience. That is the fact. Their shipping timelines increased substantially. At one point it was, 5 to 7 days with a plus on the side of it, meaning that yes, it said 5 to 7 days, but likely it would be closer to 8 or 9 days before those products got out. So it got really bad for a time. What we don't know and what the facts aren't is why that ended up happening. I have a couple of different theories that I talked about in that video, and I'll briefly review them now. The first one is that there was a big YouTuber that kind of talked about them kind of ripping my video on the fact that Printed Mint was a good option for folks that are kind of interested in this space. That video went super viral, got hundreds of thousands of views. And so I assume that there were a lot of people kind of flocking to Printed Mint to test out their products and potentially list going into the holiday season. The second thing that I've heard that makes sense with this time frame is that they also launched a lot more of their products on Printify. Printify is going to be one of the biggest and the best in the game for actually being able to find a lot more products, and it basically aggregates a lot of products so you can ship and find different products across the United States. They don't actually ship anything. Printed Mint just lists on that marketplace, but they also have their own platform. And so a lot of their products have been already merchandised on Printify, but a lot more of their candle options got moved over to Printify as well. And so when that happened, it obviously opened the floodgates of a lot more people being able to access these candles. And what essentially started happening is Printify orders were getting out the door before their actual platform orders, which was inherently a bad experience for folks that have been utilizing and been loyal to their own platform for a long time, because that means everybody that hopped in line on Printify basically got to jump the line and get their products out sooner. And the reason that is Printify makes sure to include kind of like a seller rating. So if they're not shipping things at the timeline that is expected of them, they get dinged for that. And obviously a low seller rating can get you booted off the platform and isn't a good look for their business. While on the other side, the only bad thing that came from not shipping orders on their own platform was bad brand loyalty, as opposed to this like other brand loyalty on Printify. So at that time, people started taking their orders and products from their own platform and listing them on Printify. And those orders were getting out a little bit faster, but still took a long time. So that additional listing of additional products on Printify, I think, was also a driver. The last piece that we heard here that could have drawn more traffic and caused some of these delays was TikTok. TikTok Shop is one of the kind of biggest movers of volume across the e-commerce space in the last kind of year. And a lot of their products are eligible to ship with TikTok Shop if you have a Shopify integration. So I cannot confirm any of this because while I have reached out to them to try to get more feedback, they didn't respond to me. But those are a couple of the different reasons why we think that those shipping timelines actually got to where they are. Today, we are in March 2025, and I wanted to provide an update on where I stand with Printed Mint for my business. Any considerations for you to think about if you're wondering if you should list with them or move to other print providers. Where we are today is their shipping timelines are significantly shorter. Right now, we're sitting at a 2 to 4 day ship timing, which is much more closely aligned with pretty much a standard print-on-demand provider shipping timeline. So no large concerns. We saw those shipping timelines really shoot down after the holidays. Starting mid-January, things started going down to like 1 day to 3 days ship time and have kind of started creeping back up. So if shipping timeline is a concern for you to use them, I would say as of now, no concerns there. What is a little bit still concerning is that we never got any communication again on what caused those problems back in the back half of 2024. So while shipping timelines are good now, we really don't know what is going to happen in the coming months. And if that was something that was temporary, that was fixed, if capacity was increased, we have zero idea. So just keep that in mind and have a contingency plan of where you might be able to pivot those sales if you start to get good traction and are reliant on that for your business. The last update I'll share with Printed Mint is that they have recently undergone a couple of pricing changes. So if you are signed up with Printify, Printful, Printed Mint, all types of print providers, you will constantly get kind of emails that are like, hey, price changes are coming, take a look, let us know what you think, and prepare for it for your business. We received one of those updates from Printed Mint on March 2nd, telling us that on March 5th, yes, 3 days later, so not a ton of time to make any pivots or changes or price adjustments, but 3 days later that there would be price changes. Now, I'm constantly coming in here to say, like, ooh, what are they? There have been a lot of actual price decreases over the last year, which is always super exciting to see. I think a little bit of healthy competition across print providers is always something that benefits us as sellers as well. Well, when I went ahead and I looked at that list, which I'll show right now, the one word I didn't see on this list was decrease. So while price adjustments were made, it was only one direction, and that was up. So keep that in mind as well, that many of their products had price increases, and Printed Mint has always been a little bit more expensive than most folks on the market. And so seeing these price increases is, again, just another update to let you know about, to consider if you're wanting to launch onto their platform and utilize their products, to take note of that and to make sure you're pricing your margins accordingly. With print on demand, we're assuming we're going to try to hit somewhere between a 20 to 30% margin if we're lucky and things are working well. Obviously, there's flex there if you're trying to grow or you're willing to run like a promo that is a little bit thinner of margin. But keep that in mind when you're pricing things, and note that those price increases did just happen, and do your research on what is selling on platforms like Etsy to know if you're even going to be able to launch something that is competitive. For me and my products, to put this into real life terms for myself as a business owner, this was a really big hit to some of the products that I assort. For example, one of the candles that I have assorted and drove a lot of the volume from was their 4-ounce mini jar candle. That candle increased in price by $1, and it also increased by the shipping rate by $1. So all of a sudden, a product that I used to pay $11.29 for increased to $13.40, which was an 18.6% increase in cost. So seeing your cost of goods increase at that rate as a business owner is very scary, because that means I either have to eat that or pass along that hike of price to my customers, which I never like to do. So keep that in mind. Make sure you're taking a look at this. I'll link this kind of price adjustment in the description below so you can have your eyes on these increases. One thing to note here is that there's always going to be additional folks that are playing in this space. I know Printed Mint is somebody that a lot of you reached out to me about for candles. If you're interested in the candles, the other print provider that I would direct you to is going to be Lumient. They are found on Printify. They are printed locally as well. They're down in Los Angeles, so California-based print provider. They have a very similar assortment of sized candles. Their shipment times right now are actually getting out in a single business day, which is insane. And they are super high class luxury candles, 100% soy. So there are options out there is what I'm trying to get at here. Hopefully this was helpful. I will continue to keep you as updated as possible across the new learnings and findings and products across print providers like Printed Mint and others. Please like and subscribe for more content like this.